Big sigh of release tonight in Paulding County after a worker trapped under thousands of pounds of gravel at a rock quarry is pulled out alive.
An amazing story of survival here. It was really a tense situation as rescuers worked for hours to try to free him. This afternoon, 11 Alive's Latasha Gibbons is live at the work site in Dallas. Now, even veteran firefighters can't believe this worked out the way that it did, but they're incredibly grateful, Latasha.
That's right. Good evening, Ron and Jennifer. Crews tell us this is a miracle because they've never seen anyone survive being trapped under 2 tons of gravel for several hours in cold weather like this. And as you look behind me and see this mound, you can only imagine what that must have felt like. Crews also tell us some of the training methods they used today and they knew what to do didn't work, so they had to improvise using everything from shovels to their bare hands. Inside this hopper, buried beneath thousands of pounds of gravel, was a man with the will to survive, surrounded by crews doing everything they could to save him.
There is material in the hopper. The original complainant is only able to see the patient's head.
911 calls this morning, sending several agencies to the scene in Paulding County.
805 is on the scene. We have got one down in the hopper.
We have rescuers underneath that could talk to him to provide supplemental air. We could monitor the oxygen level and the atmosphere level where he was.
Crews used vacuums to remove some of the gravel, but that caused a secondary collapse, raising the stakes to pull him out.
We went down with just a couple of shovels, and once I was able to uncover his back, I just started using my hands and clearing the space around his face, around his body.
We were trying to make efforts to rescue him with all means necessary as far as safety goes.
After several hours, this was the moment this afternoon as they finally pulled the worker and placed him in an ambulance and flew him to a nearby hospital.
Kudos to him. You know, he was a fighter. He wanted to live because the moment we uncovered him, he started lifting his head up on his own. Actually, at one point, I told him, you're going to go see your family for Christmas.
I've been doing this for 35 years, and I've never seen anything where somebody was buried that deep and is still alive.
And we're still working to find out how that 30-year-old man ended up in the hopper. But for now, crews are just happy they were able to save him and get him to his